In today's video, I'm going to go over some methods with you that are tried and true that will help you to gain confidence and love yourself like never before. These methods are things that I've learned through my own life experiences. I've learned through mentorships with friends, colleagues, professionals. I've learned these things through deep, intensive studies. But these are the things that are life-changing that I want to share with you. The methods, they're going to assist you in things like this. The feelings of not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy enough, maybe feeling embarrassed around people, not feeling pretty enough, not feeling like you fit in, all of these things that are associated with low self-esteem and lack of self-love. So know that there's a way up from this. Know that. So I'm going to tell you just a bit about my personal story, and then we're going to dive into this method together. So when I was younger and I was growing up, I was a very, very insecure child. I felt completely like a misfit. I was very gifted in many, many areas, but I didn't fit in with the other groups of kids. You know, I didn't feel beautiful like my parents would always tell me, you know, you're so beautiful. But yet when I would look in the mirror, I didn't see that then. I just saw this emptiness and this longing for safety and feeling comfortable in this world, which has to do with self-love. So we evolve so much through these feelings because they teach us what we do want, because we've experienced these things we don't want. So the contrast points us in the right direction. So let me tell you some methods here that are tried and true, and I'm telling you, if you will dive in and really, really embody these words into your heart and your soul, they will work. This will work for you. So the most important thing for building this massive self-love and this self-confidence is through navigating and doing hard things for yourself. Now, don't leave me yet, because you might be thinking, oh, I don't want to do a bunch of hard stuff. Here's the thing. Life is full of hard lessons. But as we navigate whatever these things are, we overcome, we evolve, we grow, we flourish. And these experiences take us up a notch every time in our knowledge. And when we overcome something, when you overcome something, that is something nobody can ever take from you. Nobody can ever take from you. So many people find their self-love, quote, or their confidence through material things and possessions. Here's the problem with that, though. Those things you can lose. Those things can be taken from you. Those are things that can be separated from you. But the work that you do within your own self becomes part of you, becomes part of this statue of strength that you are building. And it can be very small accomplishments that get you into this feeling of feeling more confident, you know, brighter, loving yourself more, because you look back on certain things and you say, I did that. I did that. So if I had to give you one bit of advice on how to begin doing this, I would say to choose one thing in your life, just one thing. It can be a small thing or a massive thing that you are not happy with. It might be an aspect of your body. It might be a job that you're in. It might be a relationship. It might be your home. It could be so many things. It might be your friendships. focus, hyper focus, and dive in on that particular subject to change it one day at a time, to change it. And if you stay focused on it, on making that situation better, and you put the work in, whatever that is, you're going to make that situation better. And you're going to feel amazing about it. And you're going to look at your life and you're going to say, I'm in a better place now. And I did this. I got myself here. And nobody can take that hard thing that you did and that you got through away from you. So doing hard things is really, really important, because life is not going to stop delivering hard situations to us and hard things to navigate through. It's just the way life is built. If everything was very, very easy all the time and just smooth sailing, we would not evolve. And frankly, it would be quite a boring world to live in. It really would. So I also want to tell you, as far as doing hard things, I want to tell you a little bit about something that I navigated in my life that was probably the hardest thing that I ever did, that changed me and thrusted me into the life that I live now, which is a much more joyful, beautiful, expansive life than what I had. But again, it was the hardest thing I ever did. And it had to do with a situation that I had to grieve. It had to do with a dissolved relationship that I had to walk away from. Now, that was a hard thing. That was a very, very, very hard thing. And it was so hard that it took many, 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 many months for me to begin to function well afterward. I had to grieve. I had to start to figure out who I was again. I had to establish, financial means for myself. I had to rebuild my life, because I pretty much had to walk away from everything and everyone that I had. And I had to go to a safe place where I could rebuild. Now, with all of that said, I would not take that experience away from my life for anything, because I learned so much from that hard thing. I grew through it. There are aspects of me now that are just incredibly over the top that I didn't even know I had, because they've been able to emerge now because of me being dedicated to working through that hard thing. I did that. Nobody's going to take this feeling that I have about myself now. Nobody's going to take that from me, because I worked hard for it, and I'm proud of every step of it, just like you will be as you achieve and work through hard things. You're going to gain that self-love. You're going to gain that self-confidence. And you're going to look at yourself differently in the mirror for doing these kinds of things. So choose one thing, and know that your best in life is yet to come. And if you're in some difficult situations right now, which most of us are, look at those situations, pick one, and say, I'm going to do, and commit to it. I'm going to spend some time every day trying to make this better for me, not for anybody else, but for you. Do it for you. Thank you for being here. I'm going to catch you on my next video, and I'm sending tons and tons of love out to every one of you.